So we've got fence, where's my light? Fence, pathway, viaduct, beautiful, beautiful sunrise, and rocks in the foreground. That'll do. Composition sorted. Let's get the camera set up. Morning, and welcome to another one. We're out again. We are on another of my LVA meetups, landscape vlogtography adventures, and we've got the Kevin Hunter, Dan, and we're back in Kevin territory. Kevin is here somewhere. We've also got Nigel. You've met Nigel before, and we've got Mr. Owen. You've also met him before. We are at Ribblehead Viaduct, as you can see here. I did this meeting for the first time last October. It's October again, and I've booked up the cottage, and they've done some improvements. It is stunning. It's a really, really nice, they've really done it up. Beautiful, fresh, brand new kitchen in it. So yeah, if you want to come on one of these meetups, next year we'll be doing the same thing again. I'm also doing one next week, so you'll see probably in the next few videos you'll be watching, it'll be from up here, up in the North Yorkshire area. We are up for sunrise. Not that we're probably going to get a sunrise, but it is guaranteed the sun is going to rise, if that makes sense. The sun's going to rise over in that direction, which is pretty bleak, grey, cloudy, miserable and horrible looking. We've got a little bit of clear sky around us. The odd star, and that's out. We've been up since it was dark. It's starting to get a bit lighter now. The sun's due to come up in about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. So we'll see what happens. You never know, you might get a bit of colour. You've only got to get a glimpse of the sun come through that rain and mist and haze over there, and it could get amazing. You just don't know what you're going to get. So that's the point of this video this morning. It's going to be about, you don't know what you're going to get, but get up and get out anyway. We're all here, we're all sort of semi-excited to the fact we are up, and it's a morning, it's fresh, we're all having a chat, we've brought coffee with us, and it's just a case of being out. If you're not out, you don't know, do you? So let's see what we're going to get this morning. I've set up for a very simple, basic composition. We set up on the pathway. It is very simple. I'm going to do nothing elaborate because, like I say, I don't know what's going to happen. If the sun does appear and we get some epicness, I will run across the field to go and get somewhere else if I have to. Or probably, my plan is to run down and through the arch and actually get the light behind it. So if that does turn into some misty haze, that's what I want. I want to turn the viaduct into a silhouette, and I want to run that side and get a shot coming back the other way. So that'll be me. You'll see me legging it in that direction. But for now, I'm just going to set up for this basic image. We're all together. I've got a pathway leading down. I've got the fence, rocks, and the viaduct, and that's basically just a very simple image. I think that's Ingleborough, or that one's Ingleborough behind there. So whatever those hills are at the background, and like I say, you know me, I don't know the names of places, but I'm pretty sure that one's Ingleborough over there. But the mountains are in the background, so I've put the mountain on the thirds. I set it up in the dark, but that's the beauty of having the Fuji. You've got live view, you can see what you're doing. I've also got a new phone. I will mention this. I'm actually gone from iPhone over to Samsung. I don't know if it's the right thing or the wrong thing to do. I've been with iPhone for many, many years, but the Samsung's got a night mode, and Owen said, try it out. Just took a picture, and that's it, job's done. Night mode's fantastic on your camera. So yeah, aren't these phones getting clever? So that's the plan. That's this morning. Hello, good morning, and yeah, I'll speak to you in a little while when and if something happens. I'm not going to say, well, I am going to say, just to say I'm not going to say this is going to be a short one, because we had the conversation last night that's all I ever say to you. We're going to have a short one today, and it turns into an epic long one, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the plan for this morning. I'm only going to video this morning, make it something simple and quick, just to get this video out, because I'm running behind on my videos because I had my computer crash. And then we'll got the rest of the weekend to make up as we go along. So yeah, there's 3.5 minutes worth of chatting, 3.5 minutes of me waffling on, getting close to the 4 minutes. So I'm going to shut up and I'll see you in a bit. over to have a look at Mr. O's framing from where he was, because I had a look from there just before I set the camera up and I wasn't quite sure, and I've got to give it to him. I think I prefer his image than mine. So he's going for it, clickety click click click. Yeah, it's quite nice. I weren't sure about the pathway. You got the pathway sort of taking you out the side of the frame, leads you right through, but it actually really works because the viaduct's really pointy, leading you right the way down through the image. The pathway's also going that way. Now I know it's taking you right down to nothing, if you like, but it's not to the fact that the path coming across the bottom of the image. It sort of adds a little bit of mystery to the shot. So I think I might move mine and come down here similar to where Owen is. So yeah, well done, matey.
Thanks.
Quite like that. I do quite like that. Yep. Do quite like that. I do. So it just goes to show, having 4 people out, all stood next to each other, how different the images can be. I went for something very simple, literally because I wasn't really interested in the light. And I didn't think anything was going to happen, so I thought, well, I wasn't putting a lot of effort in. I had a bit of a look round anyway in the dark, but Owen's never been here before, so to him, you know, he's probably put a little bit more effort in the back of his mind to try and get a composition set up. So yeah, pretty good. As you can see, complete different change. I didn't go down where Owen was. I will do. I'm going to take that shot anyway, I think. But I'm just looking at the drama that's happening over the top of that hillside over in the distance there. And it's really quite moody, and there's some proper atmosphere going on over that side. The sun's still not come up yet. But I put the longer lens on to get in close to... Whoop! There's a rock under my foot and it's just moved. I put the longer lens on to have a look and see what was going on down there, and I noticed the S in the pathway through the longer lens. So I've had to, as you can see, I'm in a completely different position. They're over there now. I've come down, come over the wall or through the wall where it's down, come up the bank a bit just to get the elevation and to get myself bang in the right place to get this line. I could see the S curve, and I couldn't quite get it to work and line up with anything. It was coming off the edge of the frame slightly, or you could see all the cars in the background and the, you know, the man-made stuff, buildings and that, the pub I think it is. So I came up this far just so I can get the S curve to actually work. Cracking S curve, mountain in the background with some real moody, stormy looking clouds, and I think it works really well. We've got a train going over the top just now, nice and quiet. Not a steam train like we'd like to see, but a little chuff. So yeah, this is the shot I've just taken now, leading from the bottom left hand corner, pathway coming up, proper little S curve, clump of trees in the distance, and then the mountain behind it, or the hillside, or whatever you want to call it. We are on f8 ISO 160, and the shutter speed is 5 seconds, or yeah, no, it's not 5 seconds, it's 1/5 of a second, something like that anyway. But that's kind of irrelevant. It's on a tripod, image stabilizer's turned off, so it's just a case of letting the tripod do what it's doing. 2-second timer to stop any movement. I'm zoomed in quite a bit. I'm probably quite a way in. What are we on? 110 mil maybe on the crop sensor, so it's quite a way in. So yeah, not a bad little shot that. I'm going to try it in a couple of different positions, but I like the mood and the atmosphere that's going on over there, so my focus is now turned to that. If we do get any light, I can quickly run down and put the other lens back on. So yeah, not a bad little shot that. It's all right. we've had a bit of a wander around, taken a few pictures. I've got another shot set up just now. I've been looking over that way because, like I said, when I was stood on the bank over there, the atmosphere is over there. The sun is up now. There is bits of colour. You can see there's colour in the sky. We've got patches of blue. We've got bits of, I don't know, whatever you want to call them, yellows and oranges on the actual clouds. But the sun is definitely up now in the horizon. I do like that bank of cloud at the moment over there. And at the moment, just as I'm talking to you, it is changing. It's really quite bright. I think I'm going to cut you short in a second. If I do, then I'm sorry, and I'll come back to you. I've got this image set up. I've gone in quite tight. I've got the bigger lens on still, 90mm-ish, 85, 90mm. And I've just got the top of the hillside with a little bit of a haze and a misty cloud on the top of it. And the viaduct in the bottom, just split it in half with the viaduct. It's just quite full on. It's an in your face kind of an image. Just sort of trying to look at something a bit different, really. So it's all about it's all about the stonework, all about the arches and the symmetry in the arches, and that bit of a countryside mountain at the background. So yeah, quite nice that. I've got the polarizer in, which is making a little bit of a difference, and I've also got a 6-stop or 0.6 stop hard ND grad coming across the top of the viaduct. So but yeah, that light over there looks pretty good. So I'm going to quickly chuck this over now. I'm going to put it on a panoramic. I'm going to flip it over onto horizontal. No, I'm going to flip it over on the vertical. I'm going to do a panoramic sweep because I quite like the cloud formation over there. So back in a bit. I'm on my last one. Battery's going to go dead in the Fuji. I didn't charge it before I brought it out, so I'm going to go and put it on charge now. I've got a few spares. Like I said before, I've been shooting along. I've done my panoramic shot right across that hillside there. The clouds look really, really awesome earlier on. I put a grad in as well. I can't remember what grad I had in. I think it's a 0.6 stop, I think it was, just to tone the sky down a bit because there were a few hot spots in the sky. But yeah, it's really, that looks really good, and that works more for me than the viaduct did. I know it's an epic structure, it's, you know, man-made architecture sort of thing. I've just been doing another exposure, just been doing a long exposure. Come over to where Owen was. I did say I was going to rob this shot, didn't I? So I've taken it. There's just the one thing I'm not keen on. Owen actually liked it, but it's distracting me. It's this fence just here. You'll see on the right hand side there's a bit of the fence. So what I'm going to put two images up. I'm going to leave the one as standard that I've just shot, and then I'm going to clone the fence out the best I can. Have a look at the two images. Let me know, do you think cloning's cheating? Also, let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer the natural looking one, or do you prefer the one that I've cloned it out? I should be able to get rid of it. But yeah, the path's leading you right the way out of the image to the left, but it kind of works. I quite like it. I'm not shooting for the camera club. I know what a judge would say. Dan's going for a walk, but it looks like he's disappearing over the back there. So I hope he doesn't go too far. I need to get the radios out of the car. So yeah, I've done a long exposure, 30 seconds, just so I can get a bit of movement in those clouds. So that's it for this morning. We've all had a bit of a go. We've all been up. We've all done some sunrise, or the best we can for this morning. We're going to go back to the cottage now. Mrs. C's not answering the radio, so she's probably still in bed. Hello, Mrs. C, you on yet? No, she's not answering the radio. I'm either just out of range, or she's maybe doing the sausages already, but she can do some nice sausage baps this morning, so can't wait. So yeah, till next time, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I know it's just been a short morning. Don't know how long the videos turned out to be, but yeah, we've enjoyed it this morning. Even though the sun didn't come up and do an epic, it was still nice being up and still good being out with friends. So yeah, till next time, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the video, and yeah, come join us on the next one. See you soon. Ciao for now. Bye.